Hey there, everybody. As always, welcome to the channel. And you're seeing something from CW Builders from way back in 2019.
Yep.
Jody, you remember when I started this project?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And so it was going out there every couple of weeks for these guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so initially they contacted us and let us know they had a new build going on, a new luxury apartment complex. And they wanted us to record the changes over time to this job site. And we've done a lot of progression work these days.
Yes.
Yeah, so Solstice, Sky Ranch, the new ranch down in Skull Valley.
Yep.
So a lot of time-lapse work comes out of AZ Drone. That seems to be one of our specialties. And it's also something that shows up on our classes at classes.azdrone.net. If you want to see this full build out, everything that happened, how we set things up with Litchi, classes.azdrone.net. We've got this whole series up for folks,
Yeah.
including the Litchi setup, the video, the
It was
setup of the
kind of the
video.
start of the classes.
Yeah, it was a big start to our classes. And as you can see, we're showing you through things that are unfinished. And this is actually a waypoint flight route. So we went out and we set up waypoints at the beginning of this process. And then we'd come back and fly the same waypoints over and over again. So if you're looking to get into construction progression reporting, there's mapping, there's modeling, there's video time lapse, there's still time lapse. And fortunately for you, you don't have to do mapping and modeling. We all hear about mapping modeling. I do classes on mapping and modeling. Jody helps me out with some of those classes on mapping and modeling. And it is not necessary to have those. In the case of smaller clients, video time lapse and still photography time lapse take the day. And also even 360s. So
Yep.
you can plan out where 360s go as well. So you're seeing all these changes here, and all of these changes are following along waypoint paths that we generated at the start of the project. We did that for maps and models as well. But once again, if you don't have a mapping platform, maybe an old Mavic 2 Pro or the Mavic 3 Enterprise, if you don't have those, maybe just doing the stills and the time-lapse video will be enough.
Well, in something like this, I don't think it was necessary. I mean, you have nice geometric shapes. They're all just here's rectangle, square, whatever. It's they didn't require or it didn't they didn't need a mapping
Right.
or a model of it because that video and stills cover it pretty well.
Yeah. So if you're just getting into this, the Mavic Mini 4 Pro
Yeah, the
is
4 Pro.
still out on the market right now, and that one also has a waypoint system for you as well. You can find some other drones that do waypoint, but this is it's a great little drone. I've been looking up a lot about it. I've considered buying one of the Mini 4 Pros.
It's honestly the cheapest useful drone. I mean, aside, yes, there are drones that you can do personal stuff with your vlogging and all that stuff, but this is kind of the most useful
This
out
is
of that.
this is stepping into
The 4
expanding
Pro,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, you're stepping into being able to do some of that progression work that people are looking for. And once again, not all the clients are looking for maps and models. You know, they've had their survey engineers on site. They've taken all their measurements. They know where everything is supposed to be. And, you know, we go out there to help them see what has changed over time, and that's where the waypoint missions
Yep.
and still image missions come in. And you can see me right now. I'm tracking down. We're checking this job site out. I wanted to take a walk through all of it. I like to do walkthroughs of all of our job sites before we really start flying for real.
Well, and initially, it's not like they gave us blueprints or any kind of map of the area. We were going by the large buildings on the left-hand side there, and then suddenly they're building stuff over on the other side.
Yeah.
And then they're building more stuff on the other side. So doing this little walkthrough with the drone is kind of just making sure, like, are my waypoints still safe?
Are they accurate?
Because look how close that boom is right next to, you know?
Yeah.
And
so how long is that going to be up? Who's working in the area?
yeah, or like that little building with the big tower in the middle on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
That's just the office. We thought it was going to be apartments. We had no idea there was just going to be this one extra pillar
Yeah.
or tower of
Clock
essentially
tower.
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah, the clock tower. And
bell tower,
and
but
that did mess me up on when I came back to do this flight. And
you had to make some adjustments.
yeah, I had to adjust the waypoint mission there. So that's why we see me walking through and double checking things to make sure nobody's built something else that we weren't advised of. But so in the end, mapping and modeling are great. They're a great part of doing construction progression, but they are not necessary. So if you felt bummed out that, hey, I can't get into progression reporting, I'm here to tell you, you can get into progression reporting. So, and as you see, we still have the other video pop-ups.
Yep.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind, the video and the stills are very easy to deal with because the video software out there, DaVinci, Final Cut, Premiere Pro, all of them are available at really low cost or no cost in the case of DaVinci. And whereas when you start doing mapping and modeling, guess what? Now you've got to deal with a Pix 4D or a drone deploy or WebODM or Metashape. Boom, your costs just went really high for all of those for all of those applications.
Plus the learning of all of those. The video editing can be I mean, if you're not doing all these little crazy pop out things and everything, oh, look at all the sparkles.
Yeah.
It can be pretty simple to do a video edit.
Yeah.
As far you're dragging, dropping, and cutting.
Then when we're getting into maps and models, we're starting to get
you're gonna have to learn some stuff.
Yeah. But so starting out, I say that the video time-lapse, still time-lapse offers a lot to you. And working with smaller builders, this will probably be everything they need. The feedback that I got on the videos and the fly-throughs from the clients was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And with our other clients, we can say the same thing as well. By the way, once again, classes.azdrone.net, you can see the full Litchi class, but you will also find other construction progression courses that we offer. And if you look at the YouTube code down below, we are offering a 30% off with that. No tariffs included, everybody. We're tariff-free here at AZ Drone for the moment. Jody will probably find a way to get us tariffs and get us in trouble.
I don't like that stuff.
But so there we go. Think about this. Take a look around the web at other folks who are also doing progression work, and you will take note that on many of these projects, video stills, waypoints, and you're good. I think with that said, Jody, give everyone some encouragement. And if you were looking to get a drone, I've seen on 51 drones and other drone sites, everyone's saying maybe before the tariffs really hit into us, it might be time to get that new drone.
If it can get cleared through customs in under a month.
Yeah. Well, I think they're okay. I think they're okay with the Mini 4s. I think people still have them in stock.
Yeah. But yeah, the Mini 4 Pro really is I think I saw it for of course, not including tax and shipping, $759. But that's just for the drone. That's not a package. It's not any extra batteries.
But the package was only like $1,099.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that it's tempting us, but we still do have our other Mavic 2 Pros and our Phantom 4 Pro. So we've got drones here. It doesn't make sense, but I would like to test one out. If you test one of the Mavic Mini 4 Pros there, send me a link to yours. I want to see the kind of work that you've done with it, and if
I want to see what it actually does. I want to see how accurate the camera is. No edits,
Yeah, the color.
Because I love the Enterprise. White balance, kind of meh.
Yeah, the color is terrible.
The Mavic 2 Pro, amazing right off the bat.
Yeah, no, the color coming out of the Mavic 2 Pro compared to the 3E, there's actually no comparison.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, with the video fly through over with now, we're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
I'd like to thank Jody for taking a couple minutes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, everybody, you have a good week, and we'll see you again in the near future.